Update 6 and Update 6.5 could have the potential to release into the Isle of Evrima this year, and as well as some other news and stuff that I want to be talking about in this video. Timestamps and everything are on the screen now, and if you are new, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you want to be kept into the loop for everything dinosaur game news related and even dragon game news related. Anyways, yeah, this is an interesting one. Update 6, Update 6.5, Update 5.5, and all that jazz. Let's just dive right into it. I want to start with the closer updates, and the first one is Update 5.5. We have firstly got the weekly roadmap update from Punch Packet, who posts there every week, I believe, on Fridays, and this has some interesting stuff regarding Update 5 and Update 5.5, and it's quite important to talk about. Anyways, firstly, let's backtrack a little bit here. If you're unaware of what Update 5.5 is, it's a mini update, not a major update. So it's an update that's supposed to come out quickly after Update 5, and is essentially the day-night revision of the Isle's day-night cycle in Evrima, improving both the day-night system in the game as well as the implementation of a brand new mechanic, which is night vision to the game, which technically isn't brand new. It's on the legacy version. It's a fan favorite. It basically makes it so you don't run around like a headless chicken in the dark, and you can actually see where you're going, which is very good for my streams, because every time I'm streaming, it's pitch black when it's dark and no one can see anything. But anyways, we have some development regarding the development of this update. Update 5.5's night vision system is in a more complete phase. However, that complex phase of its development is now the polishing phase. If you do not know what the polishing phase is, it basically indicates that the update is complete. It's just going through a phase now to update it and to essentially make sure that it's, you know, all the bugs are ironed out, it's polished out, all the kinks, all the nooks and crannies, all the problems with the update are sorted, and that's what this update is going through so far. However, I'm not sure if this includes the improved day-night system, however, unless they've already been testing that and that's ready to go as well. But yeah, that's pretty much everything to do with Update 5.5. We could see this quickly come after Update 5 is released, or we could see it come when Update 5 is released, like with Update 4. Update 4 and 4.5 came together. But now we have the big news, and this is regarding Update 5. Firstly, the Update 5 Trello board has been updated, and it's fully completed the nesting feature. Nesting is now a 10 out of 10 on completed tasks, which includes the new completions of ad hoc testing, play testing, and balance testing, as well as like quality assurance as well, which is all good news, indicating that this update could be coming soon in the future, maybe this week or the week after, probably mid to late July. And we also have a comment from Punch Packet, which basically summed up this whole roadmap update. I'm going to put it on the screen now as I talk about it. He said this: instead of this being your average roadmap recap, I'd like to start off with a quick status report on where we are with Update 5. As many of you know, we were encountering a problem with an integral EOS service necessary for the public release of the update. That particular issue is now resolved. All that remains between you and Update 5 is a few final bugs, and then we're ready to go and it will be released. As for the roadmap itself, as you can see, the final check marks for the nesting system have now been ticked, and the night vision system for Update 5.5 has been moved into a polishing phase, which is incredible to hear, because obviously it means that we only have a handful of bugs left until Update 5 is released, and that's good because everybody's been waiting, everybody's excited. I can't wait for the update to be out for everybody. It's so exciting. A quick little recap regarding the Gore update now. Of course, this is something that I did showcase in a previous video, which was released on Friday. I definitely recommend you check it out for some more the Isle of Evrima news, including humans, Update 6, and stuff like that. However, we did showcase these two images, which are now on the screen now, if you do or were interested in the Gore stuff and haven't seen that video. That being said, we have some news regarding Update 6 and the Gore. We have a new image preview, which, of course, course, this is research and development phase of the Gore system, so this is an extremely early prototype and is not representative of the final product. Regardless, it looks really nice, and it's nice to see the variation that's coming through from the different scratches, marks on the dinosaurs. A deeper gash on the Stegosaurus, and we see a little yellow blob in the center of it, which could be a bone or cartilage, or it could just be some skin texture, or just some texture from the wound itself, maybe scabbing or something like that. But it's interesting to know. It's very cool. I like it a lot. I love how these are going. It reminds me of what's in Path of Titans, but I know the developers here want to make this even more gory, even more disgusting, even more queasy, and I cannot wait for it because it's going to be one hell of a update. Gore is definitely something that I really want to see in dinosaur games. I feel like it's a missed feature, and it's nice to see that it is coming to life now in the Isle. What do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments down below. And finally, we could be seeing more updates coming this year. Of course, 5.5, as we know, is an update that will be coming quickly after update 5. So that's a second update because it's a smaller update, it's not a major one. However, we could also be seeing update 6 come this year. This is solidified by Felipe saying at the start of July, saying that he wants update 6 out faster than update 5, because by now the developers are tired of update 5 and how long it's taking. But we also want to talk about, in the back end of June, Punch Packet was asked if update 5.5, 6 and 6.5 will come out this year. He says in response that that is the plan, and following up to that by saying this: I like how people think we're working on one update at a time. Of course, I already knew that they're working on multiple updates at a time. It's evident when you do the news videos, you can see that more things get ticked off, and in the dev blogs they talk about it as well, which is standard development practice, and it's nice that that's being carried into the Isle, because it means technically updates get progressed on faster when people who finish tasks in their current update can work on a future one. Anyways, this is followed up by a question by Kitsune that says this: out of curiosity with regards to that Steam post, I remember it being said by Kitsune, if things go well, we should get update 6 by year's end. Is there anything you could say about update 5 to that effect? More of, if the guy had asked nicely, would you have answered him? Of course, I will see if I can get the post on the screen now that it was. Someone was asking about when it would come out. They said a snarky comment, and Punch decided to not answer that question. Basically, Punch did answer here, and he said this: that particular thread didn't have anything to do with that comment. However, you should keep in mind that the team is also progressing with their tasks for the future updates alongside this one. There's also the fact that people think 0.5 updates are the equivalent of major update slots, when in reality they're not. They're intended to drop quite frequently, quite fast after the main update has released, because it combats bugs, adds some new additions, some changes and fixes, and this was evident with update 4.5 being merged in update 4. We also get some talk about some new branches which will be coming up on the game and have been updated to the game. These could be shadow branch updates where they could be not actually updated yet, waiting to be pushed out, which obviously we saw a new patch come out for the stress test, and yeah, this could be coming public soon. Who knows? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below here. Very intrigued on what you think, but yeah, let me know. I'd love to hear what you think about all of this. And there we have it, everybody. Update 6, update 5.5, update 6.5. We could be seeing some of them by the end of the year. Definitely update 5.5, maybe update 6, and if we're very lucky, update 6.5. What do you guys think about the Gore stuff as well as the standard development process that the devs are going through? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Love to know what you think as always. It always opens up a nice discussion, and I'll try to respond to everyone's comments as much as I can. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, I should hopefully see you all in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.